Hello, good morning, student. I'm Purnima, and I stand before you to speak and to say something about letter writing. First of all, I must welcome you to my class of English. Children, first of all, I would like to welcome you to my class of English. And children, I wish to teach you and give you some important tips related with letter writing. Yesterday, I have children brought a video in front of you, and in that I have explained you something about letter writing, and then I have told you, I've discussed something about the informal letter. Okay, so informal, I told you in my previous video that there are two types of letters are there. Okay, one is informal and the other is formal. So already we have done this letter and we have to do this one. So let me revise once you what is an informal letter. Informal letter is a personal letter where we have got the touch, children, where we have got we have a personal touch with our near and dear one. The most important thing, children, we can express our feelings freely in such type of letter, because in this type of letter have a personal note here. Okay, and this type of letter is written to our friends, family member, close relatives, acquaintances, all that. Okay, so we can express anything, we can share anything to them, and there is a proper introduction and content, and the conclusion of the letter is there. Now in the formal letter, children, the letter is not written to your near and dear one. Either it is sent to the companies or the offices or to the editor. Okay, and the language must be concise, that is in brief, simple, and relevant words should be there. We cannot share our feelings in such type of letters. And of course, children, when you will see the formal letter, when I will be teaching you formal letter, there are so many types of formal letters are there. It is not like informal letter, and in each letter, children, we have to be very we have to use very relevant words, we have to be very precise, we have to use very simple language. In fact, sometimes the children, we have to see the language of these type of letter, and how it is started and how it is concluded. So children, let me tell you how many types of, today I will be doing formal letter with you, which will be coming in your half yearly examination as well as in annual examination. And I will be telling you, I will be giving you the tips how to write the formal letter. And first of all, children, I will begin that how many types of formal letter are there. Okay, so children, formal letter are of many types. Like first is official letter, second is business letter, third is children letter to the editor, fourth is job applications, with biodata, and fifth is simple applications. So children, I've written, and you can see, children, there are 5 types of business letter are there, which I have characterized. So first is official letter, second is business letter, third is letter to the editors. This letter to the editors is there. Right now I'm going to teach you. This will be in the syllabus of half yearly. And then children, job application with the biodata. I don't think you require this letter. It will be too early to tell you. And then applications are also very important, children. Many of you, when you write a application, you write a lot of wrong things. You are not aware of the spelling of the principal or the children, sincerely, okay, obediently, all these things you should know how to write it in the correct format. Okay, so I will be teaching that also. But children, right now, children, Let me tell you how many types of formal letter are there. Business letter, official letter. The difference between business letter and official letter is a lot of differences there. Like offices, these letters are written to the office people, and business letter can be written to the office people also, and to the business firms and the companies also. Then children, in our syllabus, the letter of editor is the most important thing which I will be teaching you right now. This letter are written to the editors. These letters are written to the editors of a prominent, of a local and children national level newspaper. Okay, then children, we are having what? We are having job application, which is not there in your syllabus, but then you should know that how what is a job application. Okay, and then last we will write last children we will write the application children. Many people tell that it is not will come in the category of letter, but it is, some people say it is a semi formal letter, but whatever it is, it will come in the category of job application only, or it will come in the category of formal letters only. Okay, so now children, I'm going to tell you about for letters to editor, because this is the letter which will come, this is there in your prescribed in your syllabus, and which is going to come in the half yearly examination also. So I've already taught you about informal letter. I've already given you a lot of instruction, and of course the format of the informal letter. Now children, I'm going to tell you about the format of the formal letter, and I will be giving you some tips about the letter to editor. Okay, so first of all children, you should know children what is a letter to editor. Okay, so now I am going to start with letters to editors. Now children, you should know what is the meaning of this word letters to the editor. If you will not know, there is no use of writing. You should know to whom you are writing the letter. Okay, so children, editors are those person related with the newspaper and magazine, and children, their main role is to edit the letter. Okay, edit means to do the correction. They know which picture should be there, which news should be in the front page, and of course the whole grammatical part and the spelling, everything, and the sequence of the news is corrected by the editors only. Okay, they should also know that which where the news should be posted. Like weather report you cannot post in the front page. Okay, all the main news, or whether national level or international level, they know that which news should be there in the front page, where the notice should be there, where the letter to the editor should be there. So children, editor play a main important or a major role in the newspaper and magazine. And apart from that, they play an important role in shaping our minds. They highlight many local, national and international issues. Children, first of all, these newspapers, they highlight many local, international and national issues. Okay, and children, sometimes news items or articles are evoked every strong feeling and reach reactions amongst the reader. Children, the readers here, they express sometimes about their agreement, sometimes about their disagreement. Okay, or reaction towards these issues. Which issue, children? Issues or the news of a national level or international level. Okay, so they give their opinion on social, political and economic issue by writing letter to the editors. So what they do, children, they give their opinion. These people, they give their opinion That means sometimes they agree, sometimes they don't agree, sometimes they regret. So all these feelings or reaction has been given by writing letter to the editor. Now children, first of all you must keep this thing in mind that letters to the editors are not the letters written by the editors, but it is written to the editors. These letters are written to the editors. These letters are not written by the, what to say, these letters are not written by the children editor. Okay, many people are confused that these letters are written by the editor. So it's not that so. It is we the people of India. Okay, we write letters to the editors of different news magazines and the different newspaper. And one more thing children, we have to pay attention here. We have to see whether the newspaper is a local newspaper or children it is a newspaper of a national level, because then also children the names will be changed. Now before that I will be telling you, since we are living in Varanasi, I will be telling you the names of some local newspaper and then some of the national news label newspaper. So first you have to note down, okay, because at the moment children, when this newspaper editor of the this letter to the editor will come, you will not know that which newspaper you will write. So children, let me give you the names of some prominent national label newspaper. Okay, these newspaper are very famous all over the India. Maximum people buy it. Now remember children, when we write the name of the newspaper, we always use the word the. It is a grammatical rules for articles also. Okay, so children, you can note down. I am going to write the name of some of the prominent newspaper. Okay, names of the national newspaper. You can write the Hindu, the Hindustan Times, the Pioneer, the Times of India, the Economic Times, okay. So all these some of the names of the famous or the prominent national newspaper. Now children, when you have to write the name of some local newspaper, so we can go for Amar Ujala, Hindu, okay, and of course the Times, Sunday Times or the Times. Okay, these are the name of some of the English newspaper. So you have to see children whether in the question it has been asked about Times, I mean the local newspaper, or the newspaper of international level or the national level. Okay. Now as I told you children, now this the important characteristic of this letter, that here the newspaper will be addressed to the editors, not anybody else. Okay. And children, now how this news, the most important thing about the format, that how it should be, how this newspaper start, and how, what are the concluding word of the newspaper, what is the complimentary close of the newspaper is. So this I will be telling you when I will be writing the format of the newspaper. So children, I am going to write the format of the newspaper. You can note it down. So first it will be sender's address. children, you can see in the format, the first thing should be children, the sender's address. And children, when you will write the sender's address, you can see there is no full stop or comma here. Okay, and you have to write the name of the plot number or house number or quarter number. Then children, the name of the colony or the sub colony or the name of the road. Then the name of the colony, the main colony, and then the city. Okay, this thing should be there in the sender's address. And children, don't get confused. Senders are those person who write the letter to the address. Remember this thing. Who are the sender? Who are sending this letter? Who are writing this letter? Who is writing this letter to the editor? So those are senders. Now children, you have to write the date. The second thing, you have to leave one line and you have to write the date, like 10 September 2020. Date. Okay, date. So this is saying September 2020 and children, date. Okay, a date should be there. All right, children, a date should be there. And children, this date is that date. Children, that date is in a special way we write the date. And I think children, you should know how to write the date, because this date plays a major role. Many people write the date like this, so this is the wrong format in the letter. Like that we write everywhere. Okay, you can see even myself, I have written here. But when I will write the date in the letter, in any letter, whether formal letter or informal letter, so we will write in different way. This is the way that we should write the date. Okay. Now, the third thing is the receiver's address. Okay, the third is the receiver address. So here you can, every time the receiver will be only one person, that is the editor. Now no children, here you can see I have written this thing to the editor of a news person. Okay, and children, you can see I have written this, how I have written this to the editor. All right, so children, you have to say next thing, children, what type of newspaper has been asked in the question. Like children, sometimes it is given that write a letter to the local newspaper, so you have to write different name like the Times, okay, the Sunday Times. But children, generally if it is given write a letter to the newspaper, if local will not be written, so you can write the name of any newspaper like the Hindu, the National Daily, the Pioneer, the Hindustan Times, the Times of India. There are many. I've written also some of the prominent newspaper, so you can write like that. At the same time, children, the receiver will always be only one person, and that is the editor. He will be the receiver of the newspaper. This you have to see. He will always be the receiver of the newspaper. Okay, so you can see, children, I have written the format for the receiver's address should be written in this type of format. So children, I've told you how to write the receiver's address. So 3 points I've told in the format. The first point is sender's address, how you write the sender's address, that means the person who is writing the letter. Second, children, I have told you the way you have to write the date in the letter to the editor. Then children, the receiver, that is the person who is receiving the letter, who is getting the letter, that is known as receiver. So here children, every time in the letter to the editor, no doubt children, it is only the editor who received the letter, and that is published in the newspaper. Now children, whenever you will write the address of the receiver, you only have to write one thing, that is the editor, and then you have to see what type of newspaper name you have to write. If it is a local daily, then you have to write the names, the Dainik Jagran or the Times of India. But if it is a national daily, then children, so many names I have suggested you, like the Hindu, the Times of India, the Pioneer, the Sunday Times, okay, the Economic Times, and many. So you have to see and you have to write according to that. Now children, the fourth point is the most important point, and that is the subject in a formal letter. This is not there in the informal letter. For your kind information, this is there in the subject. Okay, so what is the subject? Subject should be written in brief, like a heading. Children, in a brief, like a heading, it is written. Okay. The subject indicates children the moment if somebody will read the letter, the moment the person will read the letter, okay, exactly children, he or she will know that to what is there in the letter, what we have written in the letter. That is very important children. The moment you read the subject, you should know this letter is about what. Okay. So it should be written in a very clear way, in a very precise way. This you have to see. Now, of course, the fourth is the most important point of the say fifth one. Okay, fifth is the salutation. Salutation, that means you have to write sir or ma'am, and remember, no comma should be there after sir or ma'am. This is very important point children, this one, because children, in the salutation, because you are, this is a like a formal letter. In formal letter children, we write the solution only sir, no ma'am also, only sir. If it is ma'am, then only we write, but generally the letter is written to sir, and the children create a blunder mistake by putting a comma after sir. And not only that children, in some of the book and in some of the old format, a comma is there after salutation, but in the new format, please mind this thing, this is very important, otherwise your marks will be cut. There is no comma after sir. Okay, so that's why I've written here also. You please copy all this thing, whatever format I am telling you, you please note it down in the copy, otherwise you will all forget it. Okay, so no comma after sir. Then children, we will move to the sixth point. What is the sixth point? That is the most important point of the letter, and it carries a maximum mark. So sixth point is the body of the, or the content of the this is the point where your main letter is written. And children, let me tell you children, if you will see this point, you will see that here is a portion of the letter where you will get maximum marks. This portion you will get maximum marks in this letter. Okay, you will get maximum marks. Like if the letter is of, suppose if the letter is of 8 marks, so this marks will be of 6 marks. And if a letter will be of 6 marks, Then 2 marks will be there for the format and 4 marks will be there for this content. Now this content is very important. Here you have to show that how you have to introduce your letter. There are certain words, there are certain strong words that we write when we write formal letter or any letter, formal letter or letter to the editor. Then children, we write the content, that is the strongest thing in the letter. The whole body, the whole content, that means the whole main part of the letter is seen in the content only. And of course how we end the letter. This point shows that how we end the letter. Okay. Then children, we come with the 7th point. 7th point is the subscription. Okay. 7th point is the subscription. All right. And children, in the subscription, generally we write children in the subscription yours truly. Sometimes we also write yours faithfully, but generally children this is considered the best. So you will write yours truly. We will decide only one, and I have decided that we should go for yours truly in the formal letter. Now children, here 8 point, name, sender's name, the person who is writing the letter. Okay, full name. So children, I have discussed the 8 points. They should be in the format. Children, 8 points should be there in the format of a letter. So what are those? First is the sender's address, then the date, then the receiver address, and children, in the sender's address and in the receiver's address there should be no comma or any of the punctuation marks. Sender's address is the address of that person who is writing the letter. Date, I have told you, you have to write like 10 September. You have to write it full. After September you will put a small comma and then 2020. Then you will leave one line, children, for neatness. It is not a rule, it is only for neatness. We are guiding you like that. You have to write the receiver's address. And children, I told you in the receiver is only children, who is the receiver? It is only the editor is the receiver here. Okay. And children, then we will write what? The main thing, subject. It should be written like the heading of the lesson. The subject should be written like the heading of the lesson. And the student, children, you should know that how to send the children letter to the editors. Then after writing the subject, children, you will write the salutation. Salutation is the 4th point, and after writing salutation, no comma should be there in salutation. Like if you are writing sir, you don't have to write any comma. Okay. And children, not only that, children, after the salutation you have to write the main part of the letter, that is the body of the letter. Okay, that is the body of the letter. And after writing the body of the letter, children, you have to write, you have to finish your letter with 2 things, that is the subscription. In subscription we will always write yours truly, and then children, you will write your full name. Full name of whom? This don't get confused. You have to write the full name of the person who is sending the letter. Okay, who is sending the letter, that means and the full name of that person should be there. So children, whenever you write a letter to the editors, you have to see it is not the editor who are writing the letter, it is who you are sending the letters to the editor. And children, the most important thing is how you write your format. Please always remember that there are always 8 points in the format. Learn those 8 points, don't miss any point, otherwise your marks will be deducted. And the maximum talent you have to show in the 6th point, that is the body of the letter. There you have to show your talent, that how good you are writing a letter. Now children, in my next video I will tell you exactly what should be the words of your letter. how your letter should be written, through which words, you have to introduce your letter in a very strong manner. Okay, and then you have to write all the points that what is the problem, and you have written to many authorities that problem was not listened, and that what you intend to do and what you're expecting editor to do. So this is the method that you write in the body or the content of the letter, and of course what you will write in the conclusion part. So this all I will be telling you in my next video. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.